Welcome back, guys. CryptoFly channel. Today we'd like to talk about first Neiro CTO USDT trading pair with my custom record set updates. Let's dive in. Unfortunately, guys, we dump it to a weekly fair value gap. Yes, around here, the Binance list the Neiro. I post the video here after listing. We analyzed the tokens. So we leave that gap, and that time I'm waiting, so we should drop on the daily time frame. It's a weekly time frame, but I'm waiting, so we should drop like this one and going higher. It won't happen, and we going higher from the Binance listings over than 500%. The Neiro pump it even after the Binance listing. But at the end, guys, all of that tokens finished the ride in the same pattern, unfortunately. And it's kind of weird, Of course, weird for that guys who invested here, who screaming, we go into the moon, we go into $1 to 2 cents, 10 cents, and all of that random numbers, because people just hop into the market. They see the sentiment, the mood around, the hype, the vibe of the community, and they love the tokens with a few zeros, so they start counting. It's just a psychological trick. So when you see, for example, the Shiba Inu is happening with the SHIB in 2021. So when you see some token with a lot of zeros, you invest like 1K and you start count, what if this token hits 10 cents? I will get like from 1K, almost 1 million, just like example, right? So, and it's like dopamine for new users. They start dreaming about it. But unfortunately, the market makers, that centralized exchanges, now it's like a cartel, So they list some token, pump, and then dump and distribute their bags, what they got before the listing, here, and use the main exchanges like liquidity pool. So they need a volume from the users. And this is a weekly fair value gap. Should we drop lower to the fulfill of this gap and add one more zero, like to 0.4061? Basically, it's not necessary. It's not necessary because we already dump it and close over than 50% of that gap. Of course, any single token can be delisted from exchanges. It's not a big deal. Can we hit the new all-time high? Yes, guys, of course we can. It's just a hypothetical question. Keep in mind, to recover back to the break-even, we need to pump 1000% gains. We dump only 90%. And the new users start think, oh, we dump only 90%. If I will buy now and the token recover 100%, I will be in profit. I will be in profit like 10% profit. No, guys, if you hop in here and if the market recover back with a Neiro 100% higher, you will be still like 900% down. So that's a point, guys. We can't drop more than 100%. That's why we dump it 996% down and recover back to the break even. For the guys who hop in here at the top, we need to pump 1000. And for example, for someone who hop in here, it will be only the break even. Just approximately that guys who accumulated this week, they will be in profit around 600%. And most likely that the same venture funds, the same whales will distribute their bags again. So that's a point to think about. If you got the bad entry, sometimes better out at the break even than wait some profit from that asset. Also, I think Neiro, like any other speculation meme token, will recover back and pump if the whole market will follow. Only with one main purpose, because the market makers need money, they need liquidity, so they create that sentiment, that mood, that vibe around the token. And when we see some, order flow here, sooner or later, at least I think we will bounce 50% of this order flow. So it can be like, I don't know, 0.202. So we're going to check on indicator set now where the take profit align. So this is the case. Can we hit new all-time high? Basically, yes, guys. Everything possible in crypto. So never say never. And this is just a next target, this one and this one. So we got two main liquidity pool, and also this one, the fulfill of weekly favorable gap. Technically, we already formed the 3 candles down, close the fulfill on a monthly, 50% on a weekly. If the spring will be green, we can bounce to this area, to this area, to this area. And keep in mind, we can drop even to 0, and any token can be delisted from any single exchange, just in case, guys, especially the meme tokens. Got it. Let's take a look with my customer carousel, what I will do now. Also, guys, take this example for the future. So no makes sense to hop in some token if this token already, before the Binance listing, this token already pumped 3,500% gains. After that, they listed, but somebody accumulated here. And most likely it's usually the insiders and the guys who know it before the listing on the Binance, what will happen next with that token. So this is still apheria. This was a distribution zone, so it's still not accumulation. Not accumulation, guys, unfortunately. Daily time frame, yes, only now here, when we start test the weekly favorable gap, some whales start to accumulate, bounce. Accumulate, bounce, but it's just the intraday. Also, here is the accumulation. That's why I will be not surprised if, yes, they will, with this move or from this current prices, going to this top, reject, and maybe we'll hit new all-time high in by end of autumn 2025, for example. But guys, don't be trapped in the same mistake. If you're new, on Neiro and you want to gamble with this token, maybe now it's can be the good entry for speculation with local targets here. After 100% with risky assets, better always withdraw initial deposit, leave free tokens. This is accumulation on a daily, and this is a capitulation on market mode. So daily looks much better than weekly. Trade on, money power. Here was the last signal to sell. All this same period, they distributed their bags. Sell. This is a buyback. Buy, bounce, buy. We can see one more impulse down, but then recover back. So this is accumulation. So yes, technically on a weekly, we finally here 1, 2, 3 weeks in a row, they accumulated. But guys, we can't know the size of accumulation. Money, take profit indicator on the weekly, no data, daily. We trade under fundamental volume. So take a look, every single time when we trade under fundamental volume, but we can trade long-term periods, all lines are dynamic. We can, or go in lower, for example, like this one, and go to take profit, a line 0. At this current moment on daily, they take profit line is 0.2015, 1564. Or we can go from this current prices to fundamental value test below, then buy line, take profit, exit line. So this is the case, guys. On 12 time frame, the situation a little bit better. So we can see something like this one and going higher. And capitulation, it's a fulfill of a weekly favorable gap. So guys, all targets I showed you. Only time will show us if the Neiro will hit new all-time high or not, because it's just a pure speculation. There is no fundamental or so. Guys, just be real. I hope you like this video. If you'd like to trade with my customer carousel, what I showed in this video, just write Maria, subscribe channel, hit the like button, hit the notification button. Don't forget to join my Telegram channel. See you next time, guys.